Melania once compared her father's business acumen to Trump's, noting their shared qualities of hard work and capability. In an interview with GQ in 2016, she explained, "They're both very smart and very capable. They grew up in totally different environments, but they have the same values, the same tradition." Trump has also praised his father-in-law's career, telling the New York Times, "He was pretty successful over there," referring to Viktor's career in Slovenia. "It's a different kind of success than you have here, but he was successful." Interestingly, Trump is closer in age to Melania's parents than he is to her. Viktor, Amalija, and Trump were all born within 2 years of one another, while Trump is 24 years older than Melania. Viktor was born on March 24, 1944, in Radeče, Slovenia, and Amalija on July 9, 1945, in Austria. Trump was born on June 14, 1946, less than a year after his future mother-in-law. During Trump's first term as president, Viktor and Amalija lived in the White House part-time, occupying the suite that had previously been used by former President Barack Obama's mother, as reported by the New York Times. Along with the White House, the Knavs split their time between an apartment in Trump Tower in New York and Trump's Mar-a-Lago club in Florida. Despite their U.S. residencies, the couple remained connected to Slovenia. As of 2016, Viktor and Amalija still owned their house in Sevnica and visited 2 to 3 times per year, according to GQ. In August 2018, Viktor and Amalija became U.S. citizens in a private ceremony in New York. Melania had sponsored their green cards, and once they were eligible, they applied for citizenship, as confirmed by their lawyer Michael Wilds to the New York Times. U.S. immigration law requires green card holders to wait at least 5 years before they can apply for citizenship, which Viktor and Amalija had met. This process came under scrutiny, as Trump had long advocated for the end of what he termed chain migration, a family-based immigration system that allows U.S. citizens to sponsor immediate family members for legal residency. In September 2017, Trump wrote on X, "Chain migration cannot be allowed to be part of any legislation on immigration." Later, in January 2018, Trump proposed ending most family-based immigration, focusing on skilled immigrants instead. His plan suggested limiting sponsorship to only spouses and underage children, excluding parents and other adult relatives. Viktor and Amalija had a close relationship with their only grandchild, Baron Trump. Baron, the youngest child of Trump and his only son with Melania, was raised to be bilingual and often spoke to his grandmother in Slovenian. Viktor and Amalija were deeply involved in Baron's upbringing, with a constant presence in his life, according to Politico. They even lived with Melania and Baron at Trump Tower and the White House. Amalija has an excellent relationship with Melania and Baron, a family source told People. They love her. She is unselfish and takes care of the family. Melania has always been super good with her mum as well as Baron. The source added that Baron had a particularly close bond with his grandmother, saying, "There have been times when Baron has spent more time with his grandparents than with Melania, and far more than with Donald." On January 9, 2024, Melania shared the heartbreaking news that her mother, Amalija, had passed away at the age of 78. "It is with deep sadness that I announce the passing of my beloved mother, Amalija," Melania wrote in a statement on X. She continued, "Amalija Kais was a strong woman who always carried herself with grace, warmth, and dignity. She was entirely devoted to her husband, daughters, grandson, and son-in-law. We will miss her beyond measure and continue to honor and love her legacy." Trump later revealed that Melania had been absent from recent family gatherings because she was caring for her ailing mother, who had been hospitalized. Melania delivered a heartfelt eulogy at her mother's funeral, which was held at the Episcopal Church of Bethesda by the Sea in Palm Beach, attended by Viktor, Donald, Baron, Tiffany Trump, Ivanka Trump, and Jared Kushner. In her presence, the world seemed to shimmer with radiance and joy. "Our bond was unbreakable," Melania said in her tribute. In the days following the funeral, Melania expressed her gratitude for the outpouring of support she had received after the loss of her beloved mother. On behalf of my family, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude for the love and support that you have showered upon us throughout this journey of loss and grief, she wrote on Instagram, accompanied by a photo of her late mother. She continued, "We will cherish the beautiful memories of my beloved mother and forever keep her light in our hearts." On January the 20th, 2025, Trump was inaugurated as the 47th President of the United States. Viktor attended the ceremony in Washington, D.C., alongside Melania and Barron.